We're Mrs. Wolf's A Block, and we're going to give you some computer organization tips.
Today I'll be teaching you how to bookmark all your favorite sites, and to bookmark your favorite sites is to create a button in which you can access your favorite sites very quickly. I'll be telling you how to do it in two very different ways, in Safari and in Google Chrome. I'll show you Safari first. First, you go to your favorite website, which is the let's say Pokemon. So let's go to Pokemon, and it comes out, and let's say it's my favorite website and I want to bookmark it. And to bookmark it, go up to the toolbar on your Mac and then click on bookmarks, then click on add bookmark. Then you click the add button, and then it becomes part of your bookmark list in Safari. But I'm not going to do it because I hate Pokemon. Okay, so now I'll be telling you how to do in Google Chrome. Okay, in Google Chrome, let's say I go to another favorite website, which is let's say Facebook. So I go to Facebook, and it comes out, right? And let's say this is my favorite website, and I click the star on the search bar. See, as you can see below, it says bookmark this page, and if you click on it, it becomes part of your bookmark. And you can change the name, unlike the ones in Safari one. So if you want to do it, you click on done, but I'm not going to do that. So that is how to bookmark your favorite sites in Safari and in Google Chrome. And so thanks for listening, and I hope you use this very wisely in the future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is William Chung from 6th grade, and I will give you 2 tips about cleaning your Mac. At first, you should always name your folders specifically because you can get confused if you don't name them specifically. For example, if you name your file number 1 to maybe number 16, then it's going to be a bit confusing because you don't know which file to look. Unless you memorize them, so it could be something like you're trying to look for something like homework, then you can't find it, so you have to look through all to the folders number 1 to 16, then it's going to take a long time. So maybe if you do something like homework or something like that, you can just put homework here. And for 16, it could be something like I don't know, maybe something like games, because a lot of people play games. So it could be something like this. So it's gonna, if you do these, then it's gonna be easier to find, better than something like file number 1 to number 16 or something like that. The second tip for cleaning your Mac is to put folders within folders. If you do put folders within folders, it could be easier to know them. For example, like games, then something like Call of Duty, so you make a file for something like COD, so something like COD, and something like maybe new games or something like, just say games. So you do that, or maybe like if that's a bit, just do something like, just go in here and maybe you can do movies, so you can maybe separate the movies, like, I don't know, yeah, I already just did action, so maybe I don't really have anything, but so I just do this, and maybe you can separate them like maybe Korean or something like comedy, something like that. yeah, so then it's gonna be easier. So when you come in movies, you can be like, I'm gonna watch an action movie, so you can just click on action. And or else maybe for example, I add a KIS, which I do have, but I don't really have anything in here. So just pretend I have a lot of things in this folder which says KIS. So maybe there's something like projects and like homework and all those like notes and stuff like that. Maybe it's gonna be disorganized and a bit messy, so it's gonna be hard to find them. Um, unless you type it in Spotlight, of course, cause it does anything for you. So yeah, something like that. And then let's see. Maybe if there's a lot of stuff, then maybe you can separate them or say something like science and say something like maybe math, something like that. So you can put all the math stuff in here and the science stuff in here. So you can put them in and separate them. So it's when you do them, then it's gonna be like more organized and a bit cleaner. So it can maybe help you with trying to know which file you're trying to go in and like to look at the thing that you're wanting. Yeah. So um it would be more organized and cleaner if you do those two. Thank you, and I hope you learned something today, and I also hope it can help you to organize your Mac. Bye.
Sometimes you put them in files, right? So sometimes when you look into folders, they might look alike, like twins, like real twins, like real twins. So you don't know like which is which, and then you have to go through everything. And sometimes you think mine's lost, so then you just leave it alone, and you get in trouble in school or something. So today I'm going to show you how to color code, because when you color code, it's way much more easier than just searching all those files in the Spotlight right over here. So right now, before we get started, I'll like to also give you another tip. I like to give you some advice actually. So you should always title your folders, because if you don't title your folders, then there's no name for it, and then that's like really complicated. So let's get started actually. So you just go into different folders. Right now I have actually two folders actually. One that has a bunch of school stuff, and then when you want to color code it, just drag your mouse over here to the folder icon. Then just press secondary click, and you can pick any. And over here when it says label, you can choose any color you want. And for mine, I like to have purple. Here may be something else, but I like purple the best, so I just click the purple, and it changes. You can also do with other things. You see, I have music. I have a lot, but when it looks a lot, it's going to be very complicated later in the future, so I'm just going to change it to yellow. So as you can see, these are the folders and these are the tips for me, Daniel. So thank you for watching this, and have a nice day.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm going to teach you how to organize your computer well. First, go into any folder in Finder. These are the bunch of pictures at Finder, and I'm going to show you how to clean up these pictures. You can see this wheel thingy in the toolbar. Just click that and go to Show View Options. Go to Arrange By and click anything you want in this list. I will try clicking Name and use as default. Click Use as Default and click X. These pictures are cleaned up neatly. This is how you clean up your folders. Always cleaning up your folders whenever you add pictures or documents in it. Thank you.
Organizing your computer, and my tip is to use mission control, or in other words, spaces. If you're doing a project, like a really big project, you would have lots of windows open, like the internet, Finder, Evernote, and many other windows and applications. And some applications you couldn't see because it would be covered behind other windows. Like you couldn't see this window because it was covered by two other windows, like Chrome and my Evernote. And I need to use my Finder, but I can't find my Finder window because it's covered in these windows. So to make it more simple, you would just press your F3 button, and then you would drag a window to another space, and then, like for instance, one in one space, or two or one, and each space would have one window, which would be really nice because you would just have to press your control and arrow key, the side arrow keys, to see what to move around in your windows. So if you need to go to your Gmail, you would find it, and then you would do your stuff on it, and you would go back to the thing you need and do your project more easily and more organizingly. And another really good tip is using Hot Corners. Hot Corners is an application on your MacBook where you can just scroll your mouse to a corner, and then you could see your windows and your mission control. Well, to change your hot corners, you have to go to System Preferences, and so you would go to screensaver or desktop, it says here, and go to screensaver, and there's hot corners right here, and then you can change it whatever you want. Bye guys, and use my tip well.
I want to tell you about organizing your computer by naming your files with specific and appropriate names. Well, first, I'll tell you when this will come into use. You will need this method in anywhere between or all the way from middle school to university or college. So, for example, let's say that you've got 4 folders, all these named by Untitled folder, which is actually true. You put this one little thing, which is really important, called a screenshot. I mean, for example, if it's really important, and then you put it in Untitled folder 2. And then you shut your computer down, and then you come back in to find your screenshot. And you can't. Oh, that is why we need the specific names, since you will not know which folder you have your files in. So let's name this Pokemon if you like it. And that's how you name your folders. And that is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Bye.